Recently in Sidebar, I introduced you guys to this incredible singing duo, Kiran and Nivi. Look at this.
But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head.
Honestly, I get shivers, goosebumps, all the things, all the feels. We just couldn't get enough of these two, how amazing their voices were. And we're not alone. Artists including Shawn Mendes, Sia, now follow them on social media. We wanted to know more about these girls and the story behind their talent, so we reached out to them. And they said yes, so I'm so pleased to say Kiran and Nivi are joining us now. Guys, good morning to you. Thanks so much for being on the show today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so Kiran, I want to start with you. When did you first realize that you both could sing?
Yeah, so at the age of 3, we weren't speaking or making sounds like a normal 3-year-old baby. And, this worried our parents, and they took us to a speech therapist. And, but our speeching, our speech skills wouldn't improve much. So we were in New York at this time, and every week our parents would go every Sunday mornings to an Indian church. And the host of that Indian church, one week, asked our parents, why don't you have your kids sing an Indian, devotional hymn or a song? And that was, when my mom was we can't even talk. How can we can't even make sound sing. But, our mom just had faith. And, that week, she taught us our first ever song. And to their surprise, we sang it, with perfect pitch and rhythm. Wow. And they were just so shocked the next week that we could sing that. And that started our musical journey, into Indian music and then into many other genres today. Yeah.
I mean, it's so special that you guys have each other, too. So when you sing together, what does that feel like, Nivi, when you're singing with your sister?
Definitely it feels always good to always share musical thoughts with another person whenever you, it's more like a collaboration. We both are 2 different artists, and it's we think differently, which is probably, many people don't probably think that because we're twins, but we have our own thoughts and opinions about music, and to put them all together and make us all together, and that kind of, I think, makes the magic.
It is absolutely magical. I mean, we all had our breaths just when you guys started singing, and we played a couple of your videos on this show. Now, Kiran, you mentioned Indian classical music. You incorporate a lot of that into the covers of your pop songs. What's the reaction been like to that?
Yeah, it was actually really shocking. One random day, we just thought of adding this Indian classical element called swaram into one of our Insta reels. Actually, I was overwhelmed by Royal and the Serpent. And we just, overnight it blew up, and on TikTok it blew up overnight. And we're wow, people don't even know what this is. And they, the comments were I don't know what this is, but it's so cool. So we're just oh wow, I just feel that's an example of how music can unite people. Many race, no matter the race or religion or gender, people can be all united. And I think that's the power of music. And I think this is an example of that.
Yeah, and a good example of that, too. I mean, I know you guys don't have a record deal yet. Obviously, you will. But you do write your own songs. And speaking of the power of music and words, how did the Black Lives Matter movement inspire you guys to get creative?
Yeah, I think we just were kind of frustrated with whatever was happening at that time. And we just wanted to put it all into a song. So then we wrote Is There Peace, which is the name of our song. And we actually used a quote from our spiritual guru, Sri Satya Sai Baba. And basically the quote says, there's only one religion, the religion of love. There's only one language, the language of the heart. And there's only one race, the race of humanity. And we just thought this quote kind of explains it all, kind of all sums it up in just 3 lines. And it's just so small of a quote, but it kind of tells everything in one whole cohesive manner about what we should do. No matter the race, religion, or anything, we all are just humans at the end of the day. So, that's basically what the song is all about.
What a powerful message. Now, guys, we've been talking a lot about your singing. Do you mind singing us just a little bit for us this morning?
Yeah, for sure. I think we would actually like to sing one of our original songs that is actually going to be releasing very soon. So,
awesome. Go for it.
Sometimes I just lose control. Spiraling high to low. Maybe this is what it should feel like when every
Oh my gosh. Guys, that was so good. Thank you so much, Kiran and Nivi. I want to let all our viewers know you're releasing an original song this month, so be sure to check them out on social media to see what these two are up to next. Guys, thank you. We really appreciate your time. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this, be sure to subscribe here.
And you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.